afternoon, good evening. This is Roman Mac. Welcome to 2 Cents, where we talk about any and everything and give our 2 cents. Of course, today's show wouldn't be possible without the real stars of this whole thing. They keep this thing rolling. Karoon Bay, also known as Deacon Balls, and then Sugar Bugger, Ebony. They show this week. We saw Kevin Hart backlash, I guess, for him for some shit he said in 2009, offensive to the gay community. Yes, very much so. It's also been addressed before, so it's just interesting that these things are still being brought up. I'll let the team. We're gonna go into detail and discuss how we feel about this particular topic, but of course, let me get everybody on. Yo, Deacon, Reverend, you in there? Yes, sir. Deacon Balls has returned, and Sugar Bugger. What's up, Whoop? Yeah. So of course, we know this week I didn't realize it was this big until this morning, to be honest. But I guess Kevin Hart. Kevin, I saw the tweets that he said. It's the same thing he did in the stand up on Seriously Funny. Where it said if he can prevent his son from being gay, then that's what he'll do. That's what he'll do. And but in the actual tweets, it shows that he said he saw a guy, one of his homeboys, put a wing in his mouth, and there was no meat on the bone, and he said no homo or some shit like that, and that if it's something about his son coming home like gay or so, I forgot what it said. It was something along the lines of that, and this is and it's been addressed though. My issue is that this shit has already been addressed, but somehow or another, with so much information being released, somehow we have forgotten that Kevin Hart has already addressed this shit. So Kevin, he did the noble thing and decided to step down as the host because he said he wasn't going to keep coming back, apologizing for something that he already apologized for some time ago. But I'll let you two, you guys lead the conversation with this whole scenario, like whether you agree, disagree, or how what are your overall thoughts on this backlash that is supposedly taking over social media.
I don't like Kevin Hart anyway, but the fact that he already apologized, especially if it's something that's in your fucking stand up. That's why what was that dude, TK Kirkland? He said it's to the point now where they don't want you can't even do comedy right without people, having their hand in your shit. I'm like, come on, man. If it's he's a comedian, if it's part of his, man, I don't know how to.
Part of his stand-up.
I don't know how to explain it to people.
Comedians, you pick at everybody.
But yeah, like, look, now you can't make a gay joke now.
That's what comedians do. They pick at everybody.
You're supposed to be able to pick at everybody. But they said Dave Chappelle got backlash for his jokes, the ones he did too. So
yeah, and he responded.
Rape joke.
He responded properly.
Rape on stage.
He also responded properly too in his stand up with that, and that's what and that's why I would have stayed with the job. Excuse me. I would have taken the job as host for Oscars and waited for that moment to lay low off of social media, let everybody say their feelings on it. Don't say anything, and I wouldn't say anything until the Oscars come, and then you haven't heard anything from me for so many months. And now here's the day where I have to speak to everyone on live TV. And that's where I would have my sincere apology. And then I would also throw in, like, in my monologue, where I would speak on how I have nothing against gay people. I said an offensive gay joke, but nothing against gay people. That's perfectly fine.
Have you ever heard of Bill Burr's jokes? The one where he said about like Hitler and black people. He was like, of course they're like physically superior because if you breed them constantly to work and be faster and all this shit. I mean, like, the jokes are kind of offensive, but they funny as shit.
Right.
Like, the whole thing of how, like, slaves are, it was like, you can't beat you can't beat black people running because he said that American slaves were the first cross country people.
That's a damn shame.
It was like they had to swim the triathlon. He said because they had to swim, run, jump, and all the rest of this stuff running for people. Now that's hella offensive from a white redheaded dude, but it's hella funny. But it's like you can't have comedic jokes anymore, man.
Yeah,
you can't do anything because people will take everything
honestly, I think it's the perfect time for everybody for everyone to be offended, for them to say fuck it. That's what I want. I want that for America. We need a new age. Not I don't want and live in color, but we need a new age. We need some comedians to band together, and they need to say, you know what, fuck this. Like you need like a young Seth Rogen, like and also Seth MacFarlane.
All the go with Ariana Grande.
Who?
You just go with Ariana Grande, like Davidson.
Oh, Pete Davidson, but he's been complaining about him being bullied online, so that's just as pussy as this shit. But whatever.
That motherfucking funny, but
he said he getting bullied online. You're a comedian.
Yeah, he said because they say he ugly. He had no business being with her.
Well, you do look like you do look like something from I'm not even. I was just drawing a blank right now. As far as what's the name of this fucking... Yeah, he does look like a putty in the face.
It's like a Power Ranger putty?
Yeah, he do look like a putty in the damn face. Or like...
he look like Voldor?
No, he look like... He looks like a character on Futurama. That's what the fuck he looks like. To be honest. Yeah, he looks like some... He looks like something off of Futurama.
He look like Ivan Ooze?
Yeah, we'll go with that. He looks like Ivan Ooze in the fucking face. But Ebony, I mean, what were your thoughts on this whole scenario?
I mean, he's a comedian. For a comedian, like, you're supposed to clown on anybody. You know, there's no limits on that. It's comedians. You know, they should know that he wasn't serious about that. He's a comedian. He jokes about all kinds of stuff.
But look what the things he's done.
But that was years ago. So why are they trying to?
If they want you, they'll get you.
There's some people that obviously do not like him. Period. And that's why there's people that don't like him.
They bought some stuff up about Eminem from high school. If they want you, they'll get you. Yeah. They'll just bring up anything.
That shit bogus too.
Yeah, obviously he's got some enemies in some places, and they ain't cool with him doing it. Somebody was hating because they didn't get picked, so they dug up some dirt.
You don't want to introduce your brother, man, properly?
Yeah, it's my brother. You know what I'm saying? My little brother Maverick.
Oh damn. So. Well, Matt, welcome to the show, bro. Man, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, man?
We just talking about this whole Kevin Hart shit, bro. I want you to give your honest opinion. I don't care how offensive it is, because that's what this show is about. We want to tell how we honestly feel, but when I don't know if you knew about it, but I guess Kevin Hart was supposed to host the Oscars this year, this coming year in 2019, and because of some shit that offensive shit, let's be clear, to the gay to the LGBT ABFCD community, LGBT community, he said in 2009. Mind you, they want him. They wanted him to come out and publicly apologize, but he had already apologized for it once, and now they want him to do it again. So Kevin took it upon himself just to step down, and he didn't want to be a distraction for the Oscars. So my question to you, Mav, is like, what did you think about this whole thing being a thing, rather?
So in my opinion, if he already apologized once, it's just like they say, you can't keep beating the dead horse. Like, there's no point in it. He already apologized. Why keep apologizing? I mean, they're already offended. You know, the fact that he stepped down, that should be enough respect to them for them to just leave it alone. Like, I mean, if they ask you to do the Oscars, that's an honor. For him to step down, that means he respects them somewhat, in my opinion.
Yeah, I just like for me, it's that's what I said. I said I mentioned earlier, beating the dead horse. for them to continuously bring it up. I honestly feel like what we need to do is just everybody who's like a hacker, they need to have like a hacker day and go through every entertainer that's still alive, and just as far back as they can look into their tweets, look into they said in interviews, look into what they've said in their stand-ups, and find everything that they think is offensive and watch how many people get removed. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not trying to excuse the fact of what Kevin did, but damn, like we're gonna dig back to 2009 and just the this is too.
Exactly.
That's how they are. Somebody is really salty about not getting picked to host the show. That's all.
I don't know if I don't even know if it's that. I just because they do it a lot. I mean, this happens a lot though. Like to go back, like if you guys remember, after what was that team from Pittsburgh? Not Pittsburgh, but Philadelphia. Yeah, it was from Philadelphia, the basketball team that won 2 years ago. The college they won a national championship. Literally the day after they won, the star player for the team, white boy, had they dug up tweets from when this little nigga was 14, and he had said the N-word. I think he said something with nigga in it or whatever. He was like in the hip hop. He was like a rapper, like rapping or some shit or quoting rap lyric, and they made a fuss about that shit. Like he's 14 years old. Now, granted, Kevin was like, I don't know. I think Kevin was like 29 or 28 or when he did this, but even still, man, like he's just at a different headspace. And Kevin is shown with action that he does not have anything against the gay community. So this is like some nitpicking shit. Is how I see it.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm not gay. I don't get to decide what's offensive to the gay community. You know, I don't even, like Jeff said, like I don't say I don't like Kevin Hart. He's just not one of my favorite comedians. But I see enough of Kevin to say that that's not his that's not his character to be like gay bashing, if that's the angle that we're going with.
Yeah.
Like if they want to dig up shit on Eminem, yeah, I can see why you would say Eminem was gay bashing if you heard Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP, and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like Kevin, I believe Kevin has worked with gay people. So I don't really know, where we're going with this, but hey, it is what it is, man. If you feel like Kevin should be he came out and apologized. How many times does he need to apologize? I don't know, but I find it very hypocritical I'm not saying two wrongs make a right, but it's so funny that the leader of our fucking country can say whatever the fuck he wants about anybody, person, creed, color, and he keeps his fucking job. Meanwhile, old Kevin Hart, who's just an entertainer. That's it. He's just an entertainer. He should be held accountable for for his actions. But damn, why is that more of a headline than Trump saying these sons of bitches, just targeting a whole bunch of people? Why is that so much bigger? But with all that being said, now that Kevin is stepping down, who do you guys feel like should be the replacement host? Who's had and I want you to look at like how significant they've been. There has to be somebody that's relevant, that has done work, has been in the public eye. Who should be the Oscar host?
Me myself, I would want the dude I said earlier. What's his name?
Bill Burr. You talking about Bill Burr?
Hell yeah, man! I tell you what.
He probably won't do it unless Kevin Hart was up there.
He probably did. That's what I'm saying. He would probably offend so many people in one night that he'll probably have Kevin Hart on stage because he loves offending people. There's nothing they could probably do about it because he don't give a fuck. Him or I wouldn't. Not a comedian. Maybe Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, he would be a good man.
Yeah, and they gotta let him say motherfucker though. That way it be blurred out on TV. After every card reading, he get to say motherfucker.
You know, that is not a bad idea, Samuel L. Jackson. He's still relevant.
But you know it's gonna be somebody lame though. Let's be real.
It is gonna be.
Yeah. But I don't even
They need to do another. They need to do another comedian, another comedian. But I think he should reconsider and just come back. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he should have stood down. No, he should have stayed.
But you know how people are, man.
He should have kept his foot down with that one.
Like even today, if you something happened this week, there be people outside picking in your motherfucking ass.
But every time you step down from something, they be like, "Oh, they must be guilty. They stepped down."
So, Mav, I mean, who would you replace?
Like, I don't watch enough TV.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't watch enough TV enough.
I watch TV, but it be like crazy shows. It's nothing, you know.
Like, I'd probably just throw somebody random in there.
The two people from Modern Family.
I don't even know who.
From Modern Family.
Oh, man.
And Mitch.
Kevin Mitch from Modern Family. With Kevin Hart.
Just not letting it go, are you?
Oh, wasn't he? Kevin Hart was on that show, I think, on Modern Family. Yeah, I think he was on that show with the two gay dudes. It was a gay couple. I think he was on Modern Family at one point. I think that was him. I could be wrong.
We replacing it back. I don't really know. I don't.
I mean, well, let's look back at
I guess I'll just throw a random name out there then. Michael B. Jordan.
No, I don't know if he can carry because he would have to be fun. He would have to be funny.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gotta be somebody that gotta be funny.
You gotta be mildly funny. If I would have to choose anybody to host the Oscars who's hot right now in entertainment, it'll be Childish Gambino. It can be
That's a good one.
Dave Chappelle.
Who's played Deadpool? What's that nigga name?
Yeah, him too. Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds. I need somebody that's gonna be offensive who's gonna pick at that Kevin Hart shit.
Ellen?
No, I don't want Ellen. Replace it with a gay. Yeah, so have it with a gay man. Who's a gay?
She'll make a joke out of it.
Who is?
She'll joke out of it anyways. She ain't gonna be offended by Kevin Hart.
Who's a gay guy? Who's a gay guy right now in entertainment that's like hot right now? I don't know. But if I for you want to, yeah, that's a brilliant choice. But I would want if I'm thinking from an Oscar mindset, I want to have a black guy that is gay come up there and do this hosting thing.
Tyler Perry.
Oh shit! There you go. Oh come on, man.
Shots fired.
That's Oprah's other man. Sorry, Stedman, but you know they.
You know I think
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry.
You might want to watch out, Stedman. You might want to watch a woman look closely.
Stedman don't care as long.
They look close.
Well,
None of Oprah's money.
I don't
shit.
think.
Oprah making sure ain't nobody getting none of that shit. She ain't stupid.
I'm trying to think. But that's what I would aim for. I don't know who's really big right now, but I would have somebody that is again of the LGBT community come out and who knows Kevin and
or maybe that transgender guy that played on Orange Is the New Black.
Yeah, Laverne Cox. That'll shake shit up. That would shake shit up, yo. Honestly, or RuPaul. Have RuPaul host. RuPaul has the charisma to carry the show. So
what's his name's son? What is that? Magic Johnson's son.
No.
Just kidding. I hear about him. I ain't never like.
Oh, he's got energy. He got energy for days, man. That is, that's tall, man. That's a tall. I don't really think I know there's not a height requirement on gay men, but damn, that is tall, dude.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, it's just something you don't see. I don't say it's weird or anything like that. It's just not something I see in my everyday life. I'll say that. Well, then again, I'm not around gay people to even say, but like a 6'8", a 6'8" gay man, or like what Jason? What was the basketball player? Oh shit, that's right. We ain't even talk about that shit. Yeah, the Dwight Howard situation. Oh yeah, man, we did. We talked about that last week. Yeah, but yeah, he's wild. Jeff don't give a fuck, man. That's Deacon Balls right there, man.
That's cold-blooded,
Yo, Deacon.
What's the gay dude on Wildin' Out?
What gay dude?
Oh, the one that does some YouTube videos?
I don't know.
I don't know if he's really gay. I
But
think
to be honest,
to be like, I don't know.
Nick Cannon could do it. Nick Cannon could do it. He could host the Oscars. He's edgy enough. He'd say some shit as well. And he knows Kevin.
Yeah, he probably roast Kevin's ass on the stage.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He would roast his ass.
Yeah.
And then go have dinner with him after the show. Like, we still cooking.
Yeah. It's all in fun. Who? Oh, I know exactly who should host the Oscars this year, and he's busy as shit. He stays busy. But if anybody who's so close to Kevin Hart that should host the Oscars, it should be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The Rock. Yeah. Oh my God, he should host the Oscars. I am going to petition that. I think that's going to be my next day.
Put that on Twitter.
That's my next day in the life. That's my next day. That's my next day in the life episode. When this thing is over, I'm gonna do that. When we're done with the show. Yeah, I think The Rock should host the Oscars, and you should have something. Of course, like they do different skits and segments throughout the show, and have something to where they have Kevin and they have somebody that's from the gay community come out and be upset and show that we can laugh together, really, man, because that's really what this shit is about. Kevin didn't say any shit. He was not out to bash anybody.
No, he's not.
We laugh. Well, if we're not able to laugh at each other, who the fuck can we laugh with?
They know that. They just put that bullshit, out there so he would host the damn show. Yeah. They know he didn't have any ill intent whatsoever.
Yeah, man, that's that bullshit. Cosby should host it from the fucking jail. How about that? Yeah. So Deacon, let me talk to the Reverend. Reverend, you in there, Reverend?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, yes, sir. How do you feel about Dwayne Johnson being the host of the Oscars?
It would be cool because he'd have jokes on his ass. Though.
Yep. He would roast his little ass. That's exactly what he would do. So I think just for shits and giggles, I'll show you how our society works. We say something offensive, and everybody on Twitter says something double the offense in return. So I'm pretty sure Kevin Hart's got a whole bunch of hate mail and all that other shit, but nothing happens to them though. It's okay for them to come back and say something more offensive. But I digress, man. So I petition that The Rock should host. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson should host the Oscars now, and hopefully the powers that be are listening and they can see that and they see the connection, and he would do Kevin justice, and he would also show respect to the to the LGBTQ community. As it should be. If they want to do it right, that's what they should do. But who knows? Who they'll get to host? Or maybe somebody pale, in character, and it's just a bunch of dry humor and it doesn't even flow. I digress. Maybe it has I wonder has Robert Downey Jr. ever hosted the Oscars?
No, I think he's hosted something, but I don't think he was an Oscar.
With the
Tonys.
Okay.
Something like that. I don't think it was the Oscars.
That would make sense, him hosting the Tonys. Tony, be a Tony Stark. But if he were to host leading into Avengers, I think that would be pretty cool. Or Thor.
I saw the trailer today.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. Some people are gonna be sad. Some people are gonna be very, very sad when they see this movie.
Tony Stark's gonna die.
Yep, that is that. Yep, listen to him if you want to. But I think I feel like this is gonna be really good. I mean, if you thought you were sad about Spider-Man turning in the fucking pixie sticks, like you could hear the gasp in the theater when, oh my goodness, man, I smiled so hard when I saw that shit. I said, ooh shit. I was like, these motherfuckers, like when the credits hit, because I thought it was gonna go to something else, and the credits hit, and I was like, this shit is done. It's really they're gonna do it like that. I loved it. Yeah, I loved it. But I think I have two picks. My two picks for who should replace Kevin are Robert Downey Jr. Oh, I'll take it back. Three picks, or I would have the actors who play Thor and Loki host the Oscars together, just for their for chemistry purposes. So have who the Oscars are done on ABC, right?
I don't know.
I think the Oscars are done on ABC. Anthony Anderson could do it. I know he could do it. He could pull that off. Anthony Anderson has that crossover humor, to host the Oscars.
Man, you know what's weird? Like watching, knowing where he from to where he is now is like weird to me. Does it not feel weird to you?
What, as far as Anthony Anderson goes?
Yeah.
I think it's great. But he's starting Transformers and started off with it was Dim Sum with Romeo Must Die. Dim Sum. Yeah. That was he's come a very long way, man. The barbershops to that King's Ransom shit. I haven't seen that movie in forever. I don't think I only watched it once, and I didn't really care too much for it. Who's another safe host? I don't really think it's. I mean, he's relevant right now. Show's not really that big, but Terrence Howard. I guess Terrence Howard could host the Oscars. Yeah, they can have Terrence Howard and Shorty do it. They can do the Cookie and Lucius. Yeah, look at him, man. Now, another safe Oscar option is bringing back Jamie Foxx, because he'll go in because he'll say something. He will say something in regards to this Kevin Hart shit. And that would be funny. That would it would lighten the crowd, the tension between the gay community and whoever is the offended ones in the gay community, and then Kevin Hart, because that's really what we want. Because Kevin wouldn't have done anything. You know what I'm saying? Again, like we say, he wouldn't have done anything to piss anybody off. That's not his forte. So that's my thoughts, our thoughts on who should replace Kevin Hart as the host for the Oscars. But number one is definitely The Rock. I think The Rock should host the Oscars. And I think it's enough time for him to even do that. That'd be dope. Tyrese would be hating. He'll be mad as shit that The Rock is a host in the Oscars. But it'll be dope. He'd be mad as shit, dog. That motherfucker was hating on him because they're doing that Hobbs and whatever story, whoever the other guy is, so Jason Statham's character, I forget his name, but yeah, that Hobbs and whatever, that movie that's coming out, that'll be the best bet. So in other news this week, man, I read that, of course it's released that, I don't know why this is on our national national news, but Cardi B and it's Offset shit. I'm going to lead first with explain the situation to our listeners, and I'm going to let Ebony give her stance on how she feels about this, and because I want to put you in Cardi B's shoes, if indeed this story is true. So basically, they're getting a divorce because Cardi B and Offset want to get a divorce because of Offset's alleged infidelity, basically. So, they didn't sign. She didn't make him sign, or he didn't make her sign a prenup. Now, granted, Cardi B has been whether you like her or not, you know her name. You know what I'm saying? She's hot. She's hot right now, And so they so she is so they got, so supposedly Offset is to receive $50 million. They haven't even been married a year yet. They got a baby with each other. They've been together, they've been talking for a little bit over a year, but they have a baby with each other. And this man is about to walk away from this marriage with $50 million, yo. $50 million fucking dollars. So Ebony, you are the hottest thing right now in music. Entertainment. It's name wise, name recognition. I ain't talking skill level, we're talking name. Cause like Kevin is the hottest name in comedy right now, but he's not the best comedian by far. But so here you are, Eb, you're Cardi B. Why wouldn't you get a prenuptial?
First of all, she's dumb for not thinking about a prenup. You guys, they both have money.
Yep.
You know, and like me, I ain't got shit, so I'm not gonna get a prenuptial because, you know, I'm broke anyway. But come on out, either she don't have the right people on her team to help her make smart decisions, as in when you have a certain amount of money in your bank account, you need some financial advisors and shit like that. She don't have anybody on her team like that at all. So I guess she just figured, you know, some females, their thinking is, oh, we married, everything is one. What works for one don't work for the other, first of all. Number two, you are a celebrity. That was not a smart move on her at all. But in a sense, they've only been married for a year. I don't think he should be entitled to half of her assets. They have not even been married but a year.
Yeah. I don't know how serious.
So to me, that is not fair. Even if the shoe was on the other foot, I would still say that is not fair. They've only been together for a year. He wasn't with her 10 years, you know, or something like that throughout most of her career. You know, it was just a year. So he should not be entitled to 50. No, he should not be entitled to none of that.
All right.
And that's when people mess up. They go wrong when they get married. They just assume that, you know, all's well. No, you both are a celebrity.
Yeah.
That's just
so.
That's all there is. You always got to make sure your assets are protected.
So Mav, man, what was your thoughts on this whole scenario?
First off, it's ridiculous because, in all honesty, the person that was supposedly he was cheating with did a video and said she didn't know how serious their marriage was.
That's hilarious for one. That is, we are dealing with a sad society.
I don't even understand that.
But go ahead, man.
I don't even understand that. I do not know how serious a marriage is.
I thought it was for play.
Levels for marriage now. I didn't even know that existed.
I thought it was for play.
I didn't know it was levels to marriage either.
Hey, we just levels to it.
I didn't know
A lot of people actually did think it was just like kind of rigged.
It don't matter. She still should have pursued him.
Matter. So marriage.
Don't matter. She should not have pursued him.
Exactly. Like, you know.
Now she right here looking
You know you married. Yeah, like Eb said, that's crazy though. You didn't take half of that, like 50 million, like
50 million. They're like
I really won the lottery. Females will pretty much shit.
Even if it was the other way around, it's still not fair. They have not been married that long to establish a year. What the fuck did they establish in a year?
Nothing.
You
ain't even.
Then it's like, what is that shit called? You can get it.
You can get
annulled and shit. Like,
but still, they've only been together for a year. Even if it was the other way around, I would still not agree with it. I still don't think it doesn't make any damn sense. They haven't been married that damn long to where he put up with a lot of bullshit. First of all, he cheated on her, so why the fuck the person that cheats or doesn't
matter. They go to court. If a female cheats on a guy, they go to court. The female's probably still gonna get money. She's still gonna get alimony and she's still gonna get money.
That's stupid. That is fucking stupid. Even if a female cheated and they got, either way, it doesn't matter who did what.
Wise husband, he got all that fucking money.
Oh yeah, he was the one that cheated.
Exactly.
That is so stupid. Like, these judges don't give a fuck. They get paid.
They trying to make somebody.
They're helping these lawyers get their money. These lawyers gonna get a cut of that.
System's fuck. I'll tell you that one.
But that's stupid.
Because they figure out if they express the court case out, whoever got the most money, that's what they want to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
Cardi,
with Cardi B, she's not. She seems that just proves that she does not make smart money decisions. Yeah, you're a celebrity. You making all this money.
she
but
make
you need to
money
watch your
moves.
shit.
She makes money.
She made the money move.
But it's even faster than she making.
This expensive. This divorce shit.
Nigga, money moves.
Nigga, I guess her mama them ain't taught her. You always keep a bank
I don't
account
care.
somewhere
I don't
else
care.
just in case
I'm
shit hits the goddamn
He's-
fan.
well, I tell you what. He- you say say
You
what
never put all of your shit in one pot. That's
Hey.
dumb.
say what you want to say about Offset. He's an idiot savant today. If indeed he gets $50 million, $50 million, and that ain't
Guess
even
what? She's probably the one with that keeps the kids.
and that ain't even counting the money that he makes.
And wait, and he ain't even gonna have to give her nothing for the kids.
He just became the richest member in Amigos. That's what I do know. That's
I guess from
brilliant.
what they said is because he had all of his business ventures and stuff before the marriage, he gets to keep his money. And because she got her stuff after they got married, that's why he gets to get the money. That's still stupid.
Wow.
That's why
The timing must have been perfect.
Nigga, I keep everything in my name that
lottery.
I pay for.
I'm divorcing Ebony off gate. Automatic.
You already get half of my retirement just for me being in the military over 10 years.
I'm gonna divorce you.
I don't agree with that shit either.
Might be your in-house.
If this nigga cheat on my ass, I'm still gonna got my retirement check.
I'm gonna divorce
That's some bullshit.
your in-house boyfriend. You just now.
Shut up.
I'd be damned if I was to hit the lottery and hell no.
That's stupid. These laws are like so archaic.
Hey,
It's stupid.
$50 million to get that Offset stroke whenever she wants to.
They lucky I can't be a goddamn judge because I'll be overturning all kinds of shit. I'll be like, man, this is dumb. I'm not finna do this. I'm like, you ain't getting half, you ain't getting half. You leave out the marriage with you came in. If you came in the marriage with
I'll tell
$0,
you
you gonna
what.
leave with $0.
If he wasn't bad and bougie before, he bad and bougie now with $50 million.
Yes, he sure will be. Mm-hmm.
You got so loud you want your baby. Look at that.
Yeah, $50 million.
Strolling out of there with that lottery win, I guess.
Prenuptial. So would you? So
I'm
you?
preaching it to my kids.
So you and Jeff. So you both you and Jeff hot artists. Y'all hot artists, whether it's rapping.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both you and Jeff hot artists. Ebony, you getting a prenup?
Hell yeah. Shit,
Yeah.
if I win the lottery, we getting a prenup, nigga.
Yep. That's the first thing I'm doing.
We win the lottery, we going to straight to the...
I'm getting a divorce first.
Get a prenup.
I'm gonna get a prenup, then I'm gonna file for divorce.
Shut your ass.
Stupid, bro.
You ain't gonna get half.
Yeah.
You ain't average.
So Mav, you agree? A prenup. Million.
Like I'm broke.
Multi-million-dollar rapper or singer, whatever. You getting a prenup?
Of course, like,
Burn it.
just the thought. It's just the thought of you having all that, and then it's just like, alright, you're a divorce, take half of this. Like, you work for that.
Yes.
After you taking half of what she worked for, it's just,
That's right.
it's ridiculous.
That's like taking half of my money that I work for.
Yo, Matt.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to bring something up, man, while we
Go ahead.
To get off.
Go ahead.
Oh, Lord have mercy, your brother.
Go ahead.
There's a what was it? Was it a general's wife that got caught on Pornhub, Ebony?
Yeah, I think it was. Oh, yeah, with an underage kid.
With an underage kid, which happened to be like a family member of hers.
They said it was incest, so you know it was closer
Nigga,
than
what?
Wow.
Huh?
Yeah, some general's wife got caught on
Pornhub.
Pornhub. She had put a movie out. Getting stroked by some underage kid that was a family member.
So if y'all ever decide to get on Pornhub, put a mask over your face so nobody will recognize you. Cover up all tattoos, anything that people can identify you with.
Oh my God.
Well, that is special.
Put a bag over your head.
I'm gonna have a luchador mask on and call myself El Chocolito.
That is quite special.
Just told everybody who get on Pornhub.
Hell no.
God's great.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Well, I mean, let's entertain. I'm gonna entertain this conversation. Do y'all have any? Do you guys have any family members like when you were younger that you was like, damn, you know, if we wasn't related?
Nah, I had some family. Yep. I already said, man, shit.
Shit, I did. I won't lie. I did. I damn sure did when I was younger. It's creepy, but yeah, that was you know, that's when you're a kid. You know, you don't know any better. You just think, you know, they're so much older than you. It's like, oh, you just think they're attractive, but no.
I ain't got nothing like that in my family.
Good. All right. But so General on Pornhub. General's wife on Pornhub. Huh?
The first lady of Pornhub.
4-star ratings.
She getting 4-star ratings. She getting thumbs up. 67%.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So obviously, you know, it's we're getting closer and closer to Christmas. And everybody's family is different, and everybody has their different feelings on Christmas in general. But how important for you guys is putting up Christmas decorations?
It's very important to me, but I got the Grinch over here.
Yeah.
We ain't doing it this year.
Oh no, we doing it this year.
No, we ain't.
Says who?
We're gonna put up we're gonna celebrate Kwanzaa.
The Grinch.
We celebrate Africa celebrate Kwanzaa, Jeff.
I don't want to get wrapped into.
They don't even celebrate Kwanzaa in Africa.
In white Jesus celebration.
But we about to celebrate Christmas. Santa Claus Christmas.
No.
I like to put up the trees and stuff. I'm not that good at decorating, so I'm still a little rusty and all that. You know, I'm working on it.
Easy as hard as to decorate.
Cause you know, some people look like they just threw up Christmas in their house. This is a bunch of random shit, you know. And then there's some people that got it all nice and, you know, fancy. I don't want to be one of them that look like the kids decorated the house.
The house won't be clean enough for that.
I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna look like the kids decorated the house with ornaments. So yeah, I like you know, I like to do all that. I used to hate it when I was younger, because my mom, you know, you decorate the house for your mama, ain't nothing done right. Like ain't enough tinsel on one part of the tree.
It'll do.
Or the lights ain't hung around the tree right.
Y'all gotta learn how to do it. Y'all ain't never learned when y'all was young. I learned.
You know how to do it. It's just not your mama's way.
Hey, Junior, know what I'm talking about? Did she make me do that junk all the time? Yes, sir. That's why I don't do that shit. Still dislike it to this day. See, you don't like it either, Junior?
Cause you ain't never your decorations never be good enough for your mama.
Hey, Junior, you don't do it either? Nah. See? I let other parties handle that. Trap life 101.
I like to do it. I remember we used to have Christmas parties and stuff, like the night before. Everybody come over.
Now we go to
the day of Christmas. We had everybody come over.
Exactly.
And stuff.
Go down to Ali's house. Exactly.
And then later that night, all the parents go to the club and leave us at home with all the other kids. My parents might deny that, but, you know, I know what happened. So, you know, yeah. And then New Year's come around and they go to the club again, leave all the kids in the house with a bunch of candy and junk. All the leftovers from Christmas, you know, food, leftovers. Well, you gonna grab that lock out of your food. I mean, that's the good old days right there, huh?
Yeah. Putting up Christmas decorations, especially me being away from home, is important. I feel it's important for me. It reminds me of home. Like, again, I put up the Christmas tree, playing that same Temptations Christmas album, that same Kirk Franklin Christmas album that my mom and my dad would play, when I was growing up. And I continue it to this day. That the same tradition. And it's
like that Luther Vandross Christmas.
Oh yeah, that too. The Alvin and the Chipmunks Christmas. The what other? We'll do that. We'll talk Christmas music. Yeah. So what? Let me ask y'all that. Yeah. So growing up, what Christmas music did y'all have?
Gospel music.
Yeah. So I know. So you had what's my girl name? Mahalia Jackson.
I didn't really we didn't really play Christmas music like this, to tell you the truth.
Y'all just play church music.
Like, we just watched Christmas movies. We just had to watch, the Christmas, Charlie Brown and all that stuff that come on. We just watched those. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Hey, you don't even know what Christmas is about, so you be quiet. You don't even know what Christmas is.
My baby.
And we just watched the movies. It seemed like we had to watch the movies together.
Yeah. So what was if you had to pick a favorite that y'all watched together, what was the most watched movie that y'all seen?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, probably.
Christmas Story. Christmas Story.
I don't like that shit. I do not like Christmas Story.
I like Christmas Story.
I love it.
I hate it.
I don't like that shit. But like,
Die Hard is my favorite.
see, and that's my question. I posed that question earlier. You know, it was in a post. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie or is it just an action?
It's an action film that they played around the Christmas time.
Yeah, it ain't.
Christmas movie.
It ain't.
But in the movie, it wasn't Christmas. Yes, it was.
Timing.
Yes, it wasn't Christmas.
It's about the timing.
Christmas Story.
And it had Carl in it.
Yeah.
Christmas Story.
Yeah, it had Carl Winslow in it.
Yeah. Don't nobody know Reginald Vale Johnson for his name. They just call him Carl.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, for me,
Just like you call his wife Harriet, you don't know her real name.
I'm gonna drop a bomb. I'm gonna drop a bomb on this show, real quick. I ain't never watched Die Hard in entirety. Real shit. I've seen bits and pieces, as me and my best friend Bird like to say. I've seen bits and pieces of Die Hard, but yeah, that's it. That's it. I know. I saw up to the point where, you know, they had his wife hostage and all that other shit. He's out there, and you know, he's talking to Carl the entire time and all that. But yeah, I haven't seen it like from beginning to end. So yeah. Yeah, but for my family, Christmas Vacation is probably the most watched Christmas film. And in the last 10 years, I'd probably say This Christmas. That's probably the most watched Christmas movie in the family, especially with mom. Mom made us do that Soul Train line like they did at the end of the shit to like the to the Marvin Gaye record. You know what I'm saying? Got to Give It Up. Actually did that. So it was fun. It's fun doing that. The Best Man holiday was good too. That made me cry. That made me miss family. Yeah, definitely. It was sad. Definitely sad.
Don't lie, you was sad. You said
it was sad, man. I seen the pain that he had losing his woman in the grave like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just painful.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna smack you, Jeff.
forever fucking with you. Reverend Balls, Deacon Balls. You got anything you want to lay on your folk, man?
For the people that's complaining about what's that shit called, Red Dead Redemption. Look, man, it's a fucking beta, bro. We had problems with GTA when it first came out. You'll find a way to exploit it. You know what I'm saying? Do it while you can. And yeah, just deal with it for now, man, until, you know, they fix the problems they need to fix. And then you'll be alright. Stop complaining. Because mostly Red Dead Redemption is made for story mode. You know what I'm saying? We didn't think it was going to be that big online, which I did, because I like the Red Dead Redemption, the other one online. But until GTA was so huge and vast. So just let the thing play its part. Let it do what it need to do. Rockstar make the changes, because Rockstar produced the best games thus far. Hands down. Can't lie.
Alright.
Get that Meek Millie, nigga. Support Meek Millie.
Yeah, well, of course.
And Earl Sweatshirt.
Who?
Earl Sweatshirt. How the fuck Earl Sweatshirt get a higher rating than Meek Mills did?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
Yeah, you got me there.
Earl Sweatshirt good too.
All right. Well, you guys know you can follow the show on 2 Cents the podcast on Instagram, as well as official Romy Mac page Instagram, and then the Facebook page of 2 Cents Podcast Central. We're posting a lot of content on there. The Twitter, my Twitter is ROMEY_MAK. There will be nothing up there offensive that'll have you guys bringing the shit up 10 years from now, because I don't be on Twitter that much to post every single solitary thought that I might have that comes to my head. But that Twitter is out there for you to use. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, I pick you to be the host. Kevin, you keep your head up, man. Appreciate you not apologizing for a joke, because that's what a comedian does. And yeah, and that's pretty much all we got. So from Karumbe, Deacon Balls, Maverick, and Sugar Booger, we out.